store, as it'll be the Arizona Cardinals taking on the Blues of Columbus.
The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
On the set. Warrior 70.
Going to the air right away, Hooker.
He finds his man, complete. It's Bailey. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
70 range.
Hooker.
He's going to float this one deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Third down, Hooker looks to throw it.
Pressure comes and the Cardinals bring him down. They bring a man off the corner that time, and he gets home for a loss of 6.
Fourth down, Corliss Waitman now on to punt.
He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. This is taken around the 12.
A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt.
And the Cards will take over, 1st and 10.
Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 23.
They'll start this drive out on the ground.
And he'll be corralled right around the 34.
A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down.
That's a very nice game there. A confidence-building run. Love the execution up front, and the way he pressed the hole, absolutely perfect.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way down to the 10-yard line.
66 yards rushing for him now at his first 2 carries of the ball game.
And a big run there against the worst rush defense in the league. They're number 32 of 32.
And they're ranked that for a reason. And we're really not surprised to see a big run occur against them, are we?
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
They'll send a receiver in motion left. Murray flips his forward on a jet sweep.
And he's just going to run right into that big old defensive end. And that play going nowhere. Well, I think the hope is, with a touch pass like that, maybe you catch the defense off guard, but they were all over that one.
And it is the kind of play that works better against certain defenses, and this clearly was the wrong one to run into. Really nice job getting him down behind the line of scrimmage.
Behind the chains, 2nd and 13. Just a little too lackadaisical, Charles, and they didn't get up and snap the ball in time. Delay of game.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if he understood where the clock was located. In different stadiums, it's in different places. You have to check that in pregame and make sure you're aware so you don't run into penalties like these.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. That'll get a little bit back, give him 5 on the run, and they'll be left with a 3rd and 13.
Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the 1st.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
And now out is the Cardinal field goal team here. From the left hash, a 31-yard attempt. And that hits off the left upright, and it caroms away, no good. And this will remain a scoreless game. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion, guys a little bit jumpy. Oh, you understand the same way. It's just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went 3
and now
and
they
out.
have that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first drive. I'll try to do better here.
Kaiser White, the former safety, gets the sack.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
That certainly looks like nothing to show now from these first 2 possessions. And guess what? When you're on a losing streak, that can lead to a full sense of, here we go again. So on the sidelines, the offensive play callers, quarterback, they've got to get together and dial something up to start their next drive. Otherwise, it could be a long game.
So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return. And they will take over 1st and 10. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. In the midst of, well, let's just say a not-so-rosy losing streak. They've got the open week, though, coming up next weekend, so you have to figure this.
Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway.
He's on his way.
Touchdown, Cardinals. Kyler Murray, 76 yards.
And the Cardinals are on the board first here this afternoon.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. The Cardinals set now to kick this one away, and off we go.
Taken at the goal line. And he's going to be brought down inside the 5 at the 3.
Well, not exactly a banner return, so he doesn't give his offense a whole lot of room to work with. They've got to go a long way now to try and score some points. I do know this from experience. There will be a few comments muttered his way by the offense as they head out on the field.
And he'll take this up to about the 7 or 8 yard line.
2nd and 5.
This is Thomas. Powering his way forward. And brought down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25. Now Thomas. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches.
On the ground, it's Thomas. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. A couple of first downs has the football position at the 43 as they come up 1st and 10.
They go play action. Here's Hooker. Complete to Olave on the out route. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this.
So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. They'll try the left side. It's Patton, and nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
This is 2nd and 8.
They'll keep it on the ground. Patton. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. A great effort there.
With his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Blues are an extra point away from drawing level. Now Cade York for the extra point.
It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. still even at 7 now as they kick it away.
Here's Anthony McFarland to return from his end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that.
Cardinal football here to start quarter number 2, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now a handoff to Chandler, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Here's Chandler. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
We've called a lot of games, but we don't normally talk about inside linebackers being that fleet of foot, do we?
No, he was able to get outside there to make that play.
Yeah, and you know what makes them faster? Their ability to read plays, understand what offenses are trying to do, and put themselves in proper position.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. Here's Murray. Flush to his right. A wild throw there, and it is intercepted. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
Intercepted. On the ready. Take over 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
19, target, 19.
Hooker on 1st down. It's Williams on the catch. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. 2nd down and a little more than a yard here. They run with Thomas. And he gets it down to the 32. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. Hooker now off play action. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And his guys have taken the lead. Extra point by York is up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. From his end zone comes McFarland. And he returns this to the 22. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 27 yards there, a 1st down.
And time to give some credit to the big fellas, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes because you've got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time, able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Out to the right here to Wilson.
Down the sideline he goes.
And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there.
Chandler. Oh, he's going absolutely nowhere as he is hit behind the line.
That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
Well, with the kind of half he's had, I think we can forgive him that run, right? Not every run's going to be a big play, is it?
No, and also the blocking just wasn't there. No room to run.
Yeah, defensively, they got to find.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Tariq Cohen. His 4th touchdown on the year.
And the Cardinals are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
This taken in right around the goal line. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Here we go.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. A reminder coming up here at halftime, we'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first half highlights and analysis from a back and forth first half that we've seen.
Off play action. Here's Hooker.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. So he's 3 for 7 throwing the football right now. Not an awful start, but also not the sharpest of starts.
No, I would agree with that. But if you're a confident quarterback and to play that position, you have to be. You just act like there's something wrong with the wind currents or something wrong with the ball. It is not you. Keep throwing. That timing usually develops.
He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Throwing. Hooker.
Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline.
Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Coverage by Marco Wilson.
He's going to try and take off with it.
And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down.
Now Hooker.
And he is caught. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 1st down now, but the clock continues to move.
Hooker's going to throw it. Completes it to Perry.
And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 1st down now, but that clock rolling.
Here's Hooker.
And the catch made. It's Patton. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. Now they got to get to the line quickly.
On 2nd down, Hooker. Into the hands of Perry, complete.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
Again, it's Hooker looking to throw.
Just keeping the play alive. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room.
Ready.
They'll sneak it, Hooker.
And I don't think he got in. The big bodies up front held him at the 1.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal.
A final shot before break. Hooker. And he's going to go down. So they
gotta rush 3, bro.
Attempt to go for 6, but as a result, they leave points on the field, and that's going to do it for this first half. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard.
From his end zone comes McFarland.
And bulldozing his way through.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started.
This offense ready for the first drive of the 3rd quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
Oh, it's complete. A diving grab there by Brown.
And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Murray.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Inside the 10.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
The York on now for the extra point.
It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away.
From his end zone comes McFarland. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense.
Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
And now a fumble. The ball's out.
Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And this is going to be a Cardinals first down as he's able to get this up past the 40.
Murray going to throw. Flushed out right.
And Murray with a smart move there at the end of the play. Picks up the first down and then slides to the ground.
23 yards on the tuck and run. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. 110 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
A quick throw here out to Brown. And down inside the 15 he goes. And quickly they get to the line.
They run it with Chandler.
A nice display of powerful running, but it takes him only to the 7. He's dropped there.
4 yards to go on 2nd down from the 7. Now Chandler.
And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown.
Ty Chandler
taking it in from 7 yards away.
And the Cardinals are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
Great call to hand that one off, and his running back did the rest.
Someone read their keys correctly, and on the defensive side of the ball, they certainly did not, because they really essentially were just going to swarm the quarterback. They kind of guessed themselves out of the play, and guess who benefited? The guy with the football.
Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 21. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away.
This taken in at the goal line. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a first.
This is intercepted. Oh, he's got some breathing room. Powers past him at midfield. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On 1st down, Chandler, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
And he's going to take it down to about the 35 here. A nice job there as he rumbles for 9. And it'll be back to a 3rd and 3.
You've got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball, because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
Here's 3rd and 3.
On 3rd down, it's Chandler. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. And this one is right down the middle.
That kick, by the way, Charles, a career long.
Well, we did watch him in pregame, and he hit from this distance, so not a surprise. But there still is something exciting about it, carrying it over from practice and pregame to actually doing it in live action.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
At their own 15-yard line.
Let's go.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Trap 50, trap 60. Rig alert, rig alert.
Looking to throw, Hooker. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Today's NFL, these big guys are featured receivers. They move all over the place to try and find good matchups, and they had one. They were just unable to complete the pass.
Hooker to the air yet again. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
That was for the lead right there. They know they're in a position where fortune favors the brave. So they took their shot, but couldn't connect.
Here's Hooker to throw it. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet.
18, pioneer. 18, rattler, 18, rattler. Go.
Hooker going to try and throw for it. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The fourth down pass play doesn't work out. And the Cardinals will now take over with excellent field position. Moore, the man in motion. Murray flips his forward on a jet sweep. And that is not fooling anyone. He never had a chance to turn the corner there. And they'll go backwards right away. This defense not fooled one bit on that touch pass.
And this has become one of those kind of in vogue plays, you know, kind of like the shovel pass was a few years ago. This one never got off the ground, but you understand why a lot of teams are running it. These wide receivers, a lot of them, they run like running backs with the ball in their hands.
Here's Chandler on second down. A pretty nice, strong run, but can't break away. Down just inside the 30. Well, with the fumble he had earlier, we know how key keeping the football is here. That fumble earlier probably at the forefront of his mind. Just hold on to this thing.
It's also at the forefront of the mind of the guys who are trying to get the ball from him. And since they've seen him drop it on the ground before, they're doing everything possible to have him do it again. They need that turnover.
Escaping the pressure right. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Marshawn Lattimore. And he's going to get this one back to the 20-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. A golden opportunity for them now following the interception. They need to try to at least get 3. Obviously, a touchdown puts them in a much more secure position. Hooker now on second down. He lets it go deep for Olave. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
Just because you've got the lead in the fourth, it doesn't mean you have to play it safe. I like the aggressive play call there to push it downfield. That time, it didn't work out.
This offense so far on third down, they've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. He's going to let it go again. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. And the Cardinals force the turnover. They'll take over. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field that's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
And this is why the head coach gets paid the big bucks. Look at where they are in this situation, partner. Do you throw the ball here in a long-distance situation? Do you run it again and trust your defense and make sure you take care of the ball and punt it away? What kind of options do you have here, and what do you trust more on your team?
Yeah, they may have just pushed him back into that throwing situation. We'll see. Now on 3rd down, that pass knocked down in the backfield and incomplete. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them, because they know that if they pick up a 1st down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
That'll be a 43-yard punt, just a single yard on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. They'll keep it on the ground. Thomas. And this play a lot like the previous one. Thanks to that stout Cardinal defense, back-to-back they've been tackled behind the line. The defense was ready for the run-pass option, diagnosed it perfectly.
Not only did they stack him up at the point of attack, but he was met by a host of light-colored jerseys.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
Mustang 19.
Hooker. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Inside the 20. And they will finally run him down, but not until he brings this one all the way back down inside the 10-yard line.
That's a 1st down and goal at the 9-yard line.
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They'll try and run for it. And he loses the football a 2nd time. Could have been a costly mistake, but as it turns out, they keep possession.
You can't give away these types of opportunities in the red zone. And I'm sure that was flashing through.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Ty Chandler with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cardinals get an important score there to extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Makes the score Cardinals 31, Blues 21.
The Cardinals set now to kick this one away, and off we go.
You ain't going nowhere.
And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14.
go. Here we go.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. Right back to him on first down. Couple of very nice carries to start this drive out.
Yeah, 2 first downs. And how about that second one? What a nice run on that particular play. I'm telling you, they're going to start to think that this game is easy if they continue to rip off yardage like this.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Back to throw. Hooker. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80. Ready.
Now a handoff up the middle. Thomas, 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. Third down, Hooker looks to throw it. Oh, and a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. It's Thomas. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. Looking to throw. Hooker had his hands on it but dropped it. The rookie making a little bit of a rookie mistake. 3rd down. We're backed up here. Tough spot. Needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Here's Hooker. Oh, hit as he throws there. Incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
A lot of pressure here for Cade York. This will be spotted just shy of midfield. A 59-yard attempt. York able to send this one through. And this is back down to a 7-point game. So they hadn't called on him at all until this point, but he comes through here and buries one from long range.
Yeah, that's awfully impressive because usually kickers like to get that first one out of their system in the first quarter, sort of get them into the flow of the game, but to come in this late and knock it down from long distance, give him a lot of credit.
From his end zone comes McFarland. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as he'll get it with still 1:20 left to go in the game.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down. On 3rd down, it's Chandler. And he will not only not get the yard he needed, he goes the wrong direction. Well, the offense has had a big day. He's been great running the football, but I don't think anybody liked that last result.
No, they didn't like the last result at all, but they have to look at it in total, don't they? They've had a big day running the football. You take an occasional loss or an occasional bad play along the way, but all in all, they have to like what they've done.
Pulled in at the 24. That'll be a 44-yard boot, just a yard on the return as he's covered up quickly. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
Come on.
Here's 1st and 10.
79 Broncos. Ready.
Now Hooker. Throw out wide is incomplete.
Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath, because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
Hooker to throw. He's going to let it fly. He's got him in. Complete. Final minute. 1 timeout remaining. 1st and 10. Throwing here is Hooker. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Here's Hooker. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Hooker's looking to throw. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted.
This shit dumb as fuck, man. The man wide open. This shit dumb.
This football game.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Only 1 timeout defensively, so this should just be a simple deal day.
I agree totally. I looked at my time management chart. It says take a knee, victory formation. They just have 1 timeout left, and that should be all she wrote.
By the way, it's a good thing you can read that because nobody else can.
Not with my chicken scratch, not at all.
Another run on 2nd down, trying to cover up. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
So it's a win here for the Arizona Cardinals, and they were really helped by their